Hey y'all. But yeah, so I am a firm believer in playing my role. And let me be clear when I say playing my role. So playing your role pretty much means um, either a role can be friends, or your role can be dating, or your role can be in a relationship, or your role is a wife. So I'm saying playing your role as it pertains to your dating someone, right? So first role you have is friendship. Typically, most relationships are based off of friendships. Typically, most, not all, but most. Usually, you establish a friendship with that individual, so you can decide on if you want to either progress with the situation or not. All right, so you have your friendship, right? So traditionally in friendship, or that friendship lane, or that category, or that particular space, you're normally chit chatting here and there. It's not like consistent. It's not like every day, all day. You just get into know the person, so you just having cool vibes. Like it's just connect. There's no expectations or anything about that, right? So then the next lane you have is dating. So dating is when you are spending quality time with someone and you are interested in getting to know that person on a deeper level, right? So quality time can look like many different things for most people, but traditionally it's in person, right? So you are out with that person either at like an event, or going to a museum, or going to like Dave and Buster's, or axe throwing, or sipping paint. But needless to say, you get the point that you're spending quality time with that person. So that's what the dating role is all about. Really, just generally getting to know that person, and just spending that quality time with that individual. And then you have relationship, and then you have marriage, right? So, according to the Bible, technically, to be rural, technical, we are single until we get married. It's typically no in between, but we do in between, which is the relationship phase, because we believe as though that how can you get married to somebody if you really don't know them just a little bit. So we do have relationships, or in relationships with individuals, in order to make that next step to marriage. But to be technical, I am a believer. So yes, according to God's word, it's definitely single, and then you're married. And even, let's be real, when you're signing like documents or looking at like different forms, what do we always say? Check the box if you're single, divorced, widow, or married. It don't say if you're in a relationship. So, God, thank you, you on point. But back to the situation at hand. So yes, so you have the friends, the dating, the relationship, and then you have marriage. Now, I'm a firm believer in not crossing any of those particular lanes, right? Or those particular spaces that you are in, especially when you are a single woman and you are dating with a purpose. So this video is for individuals who are, just for anybody really, but I'm coming from the perspective where I am a single woman and I am in a space where I am dating with a purpose. And I do not cross lanes at all whatsoever. I think it's very important to play the lane accordingly and not cross. And I say not cross, one, of course, because you want to guard your heart as much as possible, right? Yes, we all want to guard our heart, male and female. We all don't want to experience hardship, male and females. But yes, you definitely want to guard your heart. But I think most importantly, I think it teaches the opposite sex that you're not going to get everything from me just based on a generic level, or just based on one level. So if I'm your friend, then I'm going to play that lane. We're going to chit chat. I may text you every now and then. We're going to be cool and like here and there, for real. It's no expectations with that. And I'll talk about expectations in another video. But it's no expectations when it comes to that, right? So cool. So then when we're dating, right, we are going out, we're having fun, boom, 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 boom. It's a little bit more consistent with that, right? So if I'm your friend, then cool. But when I'm dating you, I accept, or I prefer, and I assume that it comes with a little bit more consistency when it comes to the dating situation, right? And it's more of that, like that whole quality time and really getting to know somebody, right? And quality time can look different for everybody. Then you have that area, and then you have relationship. So relationship, of course, you still date, because I also believe that dating is an ongoing situation. You date while you are in a relationship, and you also date when you are in a marriage. You're forever dating. Why? Because we are forever growing as human beings. And if you're with somebody and they're not growing, then you may need to reevaluate that situation. But that's neither here or there. But yes, dating to me is ongoing. It never, 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 never stops. Why? Because your relationship doesn't stop, your marriage doesn't stop, and we as humans, we grow, we change, and we're different. Let's face it, like how I feel on Monday is not how I feel on Wednesday, right? I may like meat tomorrow, and I'm talking about like meat and like beef, pork chops, and stuff like that, right? I may like that on Monday, and then on Friday, I'm like, yo, I want to go vegan, right? So we all grow and we all change daily. So that's why dating occurs. So when you are in a relationship, right? Of course it's exclusive. You are not dating or in a relationship with no one else but but your significant other. You are investing your time more than you would if you were in the friendship lane and if you were in the dating lane, right? You are investing your time. You also been probably way more vulnerable than you have before in the previous lane. Also in dating, you traditionally, spend holidays together, you travel together, and that may happen a little bit in the dating space, but traditionally in a relationship, you travel together, you just really try to build a foundation for you guys' relationship, right? And then you have marriage. Now, marriage is a whole nother breed. So, of course, you stand up before God and you guys are stating your vows to one another. And, of course, with the whole marriage, it's everything that's included. So, vulnerability, respect, trust, loyalty, all those great things, as well as just simple everyday things like just making sure that your partner has food on the table every single day, making sure like the house is clean, financially stable, making sure that whoever you're dating, that person is really contributing to your relationship in every possible way, or your marriage in every possible way. Making sure that the person, and this is coming from a lady's perspective, so making sure that your man is, a leader, being a provider, right? So a leader, that I equate leader with providing, but not necessarily providing financially, of course, but also intellect. I think that's really important. So providing intellect, that ability, that conversation, that communication, that comes into play as well. Making sure, by then, y'all foundations, y'all morals, y'all beliefs, all of that has been ironed out, and that is what the marriage consists of. I'm sure I'm missing way more and many more things that come with a marriage, but needless to say, marriage is like the last lane or the last step in all of the ones that I just talked about. And I think that it's very important to not crisscross each and every lane. A long time ago, this older guy told me that some men, not all, but why buy the cow when I can get the milk for free? And to be honest, I see his lens. It's like if I am your friend, or if I'm someone's friend and I am doing everything like as if I am dating you, or as if I am in a relationship with you, or if I'm married, if I'm doing all of those things and I'm just only your friend, question, would he make me his wife if he's getting everything that he already wants and I'm just his friend? I think that can go two ways. One way, 9 out of 10, no, because if you're getting everything and he barely got to work for anything, number one, and number two, if he's just getting everything just based off the sole purpose of y'all being friends, then therefore, no, I wouldn't think that he would make me his wife. However, another perspective or another lens for some men would be like, well, yo, like this woman doing all this, like, I don't know, I may want a wife her up or whatever the case may be. But to be honest, I haven't really came across that scenario too often. Not in my own personal experiences, not with my friends, not the circle of friends that I hang out with. And that may have occurred. So you guys let me know in the comments below if that ever occurred to you. But again, I just think that it's very important to play your lane. So if you're a friend, play that lane. If you're dating someone, play that lane. And it's okay, in my personal opinion, to date multiple people. I think that is fine. Dating is all about getting to know a person. And that's solely what dating is, and determining if that person that you are dating, if you want to move forward. That's what dating is all about. And when you get to that point where like, well, dang, yo, I look at A, like I can really see something with A, then, you know, knock down B, C, and D and let them know, and, you know, keep it moving and just date A exclusively, right? Until it gets to the level where y'all reaching relationship and then ultimately marriage. But ladies, do not crisscross your lanes at all whatsoever, not even a little bit. Why? Because I feel like in today's generation, that happens a lot. And we wonder why we are in situationships. We wonder why situations occur, baby, because we're always playing all these multiple roles and all these multiple lanes. Like, no, I'm not your wife, so don't be asking me to cook for you every single day. No, now when we get to I'm being your wife, then of course I'm gonna make sure my man eating every single day, and plus I can cook in the kitchen. But yes, I'm gonna make sure that, you know, you eat every single day. However, as I am your friend, or I'm just dating you and just getting to know you, absolutely not. I may cook a meal. When? Let me think. Probably not until we get to that level, right? Because I think it's important though, and I think it's just very important to not crisscross. And also, I know one of the things that I do is I write down like what each and every lane is and what it means to me, right? Because everybody had different definitions of many different things. Write it down. Take a notebook. Write out the friendship lane. Write out the dating lane. Write out the relationship lane, and then write out marriage lane, right? And then as you are in that whole dating thing and really getting to know someone, look at all of those things that you wrote down to make sure that you aren't crisscrossing those boundaries and crisscrossing those lanes. It's a great way to guard your heart. I mean, some people may agree, some people may not agree, but I personally think that it's a great way to just, and also I think it's a great way, once again, like I said, to guard your heart, but most importantly y'all, like, no, I'm not giving you all of me when I only know you for 0.5 seconds. Like, I'm not doing that at all whatsoever. And that's what's wrong with these people today sometimes. They be wanting to, like, they be wanting all of you, and boy, I just met you like on Monday. Like, no, absolutely, positively not. Like, you're not getting all of me. So ladies, make sure you play your lane accordingly. And men, make sure you play your lane as well with us ladies. Like, make sure you play your lane. So let me know about how you feel about playing your lane. Do you agree with me? Let me know. If you don't agree with me, let me know why you don't agree with me as well. But I just think that it's very, 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 very important to play accordingly. And to be honest, and it's a great way, in my personal experiences, it's a great way to avoid situationships. And that's how I end up starting to play my lane, because I have been in situationships. And to me, the definition of situationships is when you are emotionally invested into someone and y'all may like each other. You like each other oftentimes. You like each other and you're emotionally invested to someone, and y'all may hang out here and there and stuff like that or whatever, right? That is a situationship. Why? Because y'all have feelings, right? Cool, boom. Y'all go out, y'all hang out, cool, boom. Y'all may text, y'all may call, y'all may have phone conversations, y'all may FaceTime. Baby, you are in a situationship. Now, for some people, situationships are really, really good. For me, like myself, no, situationship does not work at all for me. Like, not even a little bit. I've been in too many situationships. I wouldn't say too many because I'm exaggerating. Probably been like a good 2 situationships. And it does not work out for me at all, because I feel like it's no expectations on situationships, number one. And number two, ultimately, at the end of the day, it's like, what we doing? Like what we doing, and that is a clear, being in a situationship is a clear sign of the guy isn't gonna make you more. When I was in those situationships, the guy was chilling, like he was having fun or whatever. Why? Because I'm emotionally invested into you. We're having deep in thought conversations and stuff like that or whatever. But now one time he said, "Oh well, maybe we should date, or maybe we should be in a relationship and see where this can go." Not one time. That is a situationship. So, ladies, gentlemen, if you are in that, evaluate your circumstances, because situationships are no good. For some people it may work, but 9 out of 10 situations are not good. And especially if you are in the place of you want to date with a purpose. Now, if you don't really care or whatever the case may be, and you getting some out of whatever it is that you want, then go ahead. But for those individuals who are in similar spaces as me, which is dating with a purpose, situationships are no good for you, boo-boo. So be gone with that situationship. Let that situationship go. Fall back from that individual, because if that individual wants you, he's going to work. He or she will end up stirring up communication and having a discussion or even bringing it up. But fall back, because that's how situations occur, y'all. I'm telling you. So play your lane accordingly, you guys. If you're a friend, play that lane, boo boo. Play that lane. If you're dating somebody, guys, get to know them, chit chat, send them messages and stuff like that, or whatever. Be a little bit consistent or whatever, because you really try and get to know the person or whatnot or whatever. Y'all hang out. Ladies, we can ask guys out. I wouldn't necessarily say pay for it, but we can ask them like, yo, what we doing, or whatever, right? Like, do all that, right, in dating. And then as time progresses, and if that is somebody that you really interested in, and you're getting the same energy and same vibe back from them, then okay, boom, try to have conversations about moving forward and stuff like that or whatever, right? So play your lanes, you guys. Let me know, are you playing that friend lane, or are you playing that dating lane right now, or are you in a relationship, or are you married? And let me know, have you guys have crisscrossed different boundaries, and let me know if it worked for y'all. Like, share your stories, share your experience. I just want to know if it worked for y'all, because boo-boo, I love playing my lane, and I love doing it, because I think for me as a woman, it makes the man work. Like, because I feel like, because I know I'm a great catch, and number one, and number two, because I know my self-worth. And because of those two things, nah, I'm not going to do that. And I feel like sometimes it's in our nature, especially us as women, we want to do every and anything, right? Like, we could be dating somebody for 2 weeks, and his birthday is like within the 2 weeks of us dating. You want to be like, oh my God, let me do this for him, let me do that for him. Happy birthday. That's what you would get from me. Happy blessed birthday with all the cute emojis and like, oh my God. But I'm not going out and getting you a gift. I'm not going out or taking you out. No, I only know you for 2 weeks. That's what I'm talking about when playing your lane, right? If I am in a relationship with you, right? I may have some meals for you here and there, for real, and I'm always talking about food, y'all, because I'm greedy. But yeah, I may have some meals cooked for you every now and again and stuff like that, right? Cool, but don't expect that I'm gonna cook for you every single day. That's not the lane that I'm in. That's not the role that I'm playing right now. I'm in a relationship with you. So that's not what I'm doing. Now when we married, then yes, of course, I'm gonna make sure that you have, a meal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm going to make sure that you're very well taken care of, just as my spouse would do for me. So just play your lanes accordingly. You guys, thank you for tuning in to Moments with Brittany. I look forward to reading your comments and hearing your thoughts about playing your lane. Are you playing your lane? Deuces.